Your last wish was to see me, so you waited up that long. You needed to see me. How could you possibly be that strong? You had to see me, and that solidified our bond. 9/19/19, forever alive, Mom. You heard my voice and you opened your eyes and gave me your best gaze. Then looked away to close them back and allow the lines to fade. Your skin so luminous, and though your body lay lifeless, your face still filled with grace. Your hair long, rich, and ever so pretty. Black woman magic you were, with all that ethnicity. Miss Rowe, it's such a pity that you had to tell me goodbye this way. I'm not okay, but it's okay. You needed to see me, and that was your only way. All your life you were building and fixing. Rest now, will you, Mama? I promise I will fix things. Last wish. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. As always, think poetry. You know, I try to tell stories in my poetry. This one is very, very personal. Last wish. I wrote this one the very same day Mom passed away. After like 4 hours at the hospital, and when we got to the hotel room, I just started writing. It was a sad day, you know, delivering the sad news. Let's rewind for a bit. You know, it took us 2.5 hours to get to the hospital from Birmingham. When we finally got there, sign in with security real quick, and we get to go in Mom's room. You know, the doctors and nurses joined us. Well, they were there with her. Then, you know, another 4 doctors and nurses joined us in the room, and you know, they were asking me questions, and I was answering them, and they were explaining to me what happened, the condition, and how my mom got to the hospital, and what's the next step. You know, and my mom heard my voice. She heard my voice, and it's like a scene from a well-written movie, well-directed movie. Only this was not a cast, this was my reality, you know. My mom heard my voice after she wasn't breathing for herself. She was on a ventilator. She was on tubes with fluids and blood pressure medicine. You know, they were keeping her pressure down because of the condition in which she came. And so she heard my voice and she mustered up some strength. I saw her kind of like tussled a bit on the bed just to open her eyes. You know, and she looked at me. You know, we connected for like a good 3 or 4 seconds worth of, and then she turned and she allowed the lines to fade, literally. You know, and like I said in my poem, you had to see me, and that solidified our bond, you know. 3.5 years, and she needed to see her son. It's as if she knew that, you know, we weren't there as yet. And so right after that, like in the ending of wrapping up with the doctors, and they told me that, you know, the condition in which your mother came, we just couldn't tell you, but we knew that, you know, the worst was right around the corner. And basically she waited for you because we couldn't have prevented anything. And when patients come in that condition, they typically don't hang on so long. And it's bittersweet for me, you know. I gave her her last wish. I got to see her. She got to see me. She knew I was there. Then she let go. I'm still processing that right now. You know? And so back to the hotel room. I had to write. You know, I had to write. And I'm still processing it. These are some of my best words to tell the story, I guess. Trying to keep it real. Again, though, I did a very professional team and doctors, team of doctors and nurses out there in that hospital, Atlanta Medical South. I know you guys did your best, and I appreciate you. You know, on behalf of the family. I'm gonna cut it short, guys. This is part 2 of I Lost My Mom. Actually, it's the first poem I wrote after losing my mom. And I'll be adding this to Nervous System playlist. Like, subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. Share with a friend, you know. And if you're suffering a loss, or you're going through, you know, some rough times, this might not help everybody, but write it down. You know, that's my way, my little window of expressing myself, my little window of keeping sane, so to speak. Because sometimes I not everyone wants to listen to you, in a sense. But you know, you grab your pen and you grab your phone and you start typing, or you start writing on a piece of paper. You know, this is exactly how you're feeling. And if you read it back 5, 6, 7 years, you know exactly how you were feeling, because you know you're putting in words. It was in black and white and it's there. So I would advise that. And as always, guys, think poetry.